What's up, Patreon? Today we are going to be talking about the Sami Nair. Also, for those of you who gave me some suggestions on my last video, I did get the input display working, so hopefully you guys are going to be able to see everything that I'm doing here. But this deals with the optimal fast fall timings for Falco's Nair on shield. So to get into this a little bit, Falco's Nair is very, very good on shield. At best, it is +0. And what that means is that both characters can act on the same frame. And there are a few different ways that you can go about timing your fast falls on shield. Classically, we've been told kind of shuffled aerials. So you do a short hop, right? I'm going to go frame by frame here. We do a short hop, we wait a few frames, maybe even, and then we do our aerial. And then after the hit lag of the aerial, we input the fast fall. Also, I did turn up my game sound a bit, and there is an audio cue for when the fast fall happened, so hopefully you guys are able to hear that. So the fast fall happened after the hit lag once I had hit the shield. This is definitely one way of executing your Nair. And for those of you who have heard of the Sami Nair but aren't exactly sure how to execute this sort of thing, there's a common misconception that you input your fast fall before you do the Nair. And what this leads people to do is they're trying to press down, then A, and what will happen is a lot of times people get down air. They're like, dude, I can't do the Sami Nair. I just get down air every single time, or I just get like an empty short hop where my Nair doesn't come out. How do you even do Sami Nair? So this will break it down for you. So the best possible Nair that you can get on shield, like I said, is +0. If you do it the classical way, right, you short hop. Just to explain something very quickly, the inputs are displayed up at the top. You can see it says like jump F up at the top and then 0.00. This is actually the first frame that Falco becomes airborne after jumping, or after his jump squat, I should say. So this is counted as like frame 1, even though it says 0. And then frame 2 will say 1.00. So know that no matter what number it says at the top, we're going to be adding one more in terms of his jump timing. So to get the +0 Nair, if you were to do it the classical way, you'd have to wait all the way until frame 20. See how it says 19 at the top? This is actually frame 20. To input your Nair, then go through hit lag, right? Then input the fast fall and land on the ground. And as you'll see, his action state says guard damage, and I'm landing air N, right? So that's just my L cancel and the amount of shield stun that he's in, right? And I'm going to hold shield here, and like I said, this is the classical way. This is not the Sami Nair. This is a regular Nair, how most people input their fast fall timings. And you'll see as his guard damage falls off this next frame here, my shield will come up the same frame. So this is a +0 Nair. We were able to act on the same frame after the Nair had hit his shield. But this leaves you very vulnerable, right? We were just sitting in the air for 20 frames, and then we input the Nair, then we did the fast fall, then we did the L cancel. Or I guess we did the L cancel before the fast fall. But that obviously takes time. You have to be in the air for much longer. Your aerial doesn't come out as soon, so if people are going to be doing zoning attacks, you're not going to be able to stuff them as easily, while still just shooting for the same frame advantage you would be with a Sami Nair. So now I'll display for you guys how you do the Sami Nair. So what happens here is here's my short hop, first frame, right? And we're going to show you guys how to do a frame or a +0 Nair on shield using the Sami Nair method. So here we go. We're going to go to frame 15, which will display 14 up at the top. And what we're going to do is fast fall during the startup frames of the Nair. So you actually do not press down, then A. You are still pressing A, then down, but we want to fast fall before we go into hit lag of hitting the shield. So we're going to press A, and then press down, right? So press A, next frame press down. You cannot press them on the same frame. Obviously, you'll get a down air. And you see how I start fast falling there, and maybe even some of you heard it. So you can input L cancel during the hit lag frames, by the way, and you will still be able to hit your L cancel when you hit the ground. And I'm holding shield here, just like we were last time. Next frame, my shield will come up on the same frame that his guard damage falls, just like it did last time, but I was in the air for a whole 5 less frames before my Nair had to come out. So this can be very, very useful for a lot of reasons. And keep in mind that Falco's Nair to Shine can be so good that it's able to beat Fox Shine out of shield. It's able to beat buffered rolls out of your Nair. So you're actually, if you do this, you're going to be able to do mid-height aerials that are going to be able to catch people's shines out of shield and rolls out of shield, or even sometimes spot dodge, depending on how well you time this Nair, or how late you time this Nair, I guess I should say. But this is just a way of getting your Nair out sooner while still being able to achieve the same type of frame advantage. And like I said, I am going to be linking the blog that DrugFox posted initially about all of this, and it has a couple charts displaying all of the different fastfall timings using the classical method and then the Sami Nair method, and that will display the frame advantage for every single timing. So, for example, you need to wait until frame 10 to input a fastfall. And this is because you actually have to wait until frame 13 before the fastfall is actually input, but there is a buffer on it. So we could do Nair here and input the fastfall still before we actually hit our target. So frame 10 is the first frame possible, and even then you'll start to establish more frame advantage doing the Sami Nair method than you will if you had done the other method. So I hope this helps you guys. Like I said, I'm not going to go into too many specifics of like what things it beats and why, because I think all of that is covered in the blog. But I think a lot of people lack a visual example of the Sami Nair actually happening, and maybe like an input display down below that will show you guys that you actually press A, then down, and some of the ways that you can like utilize the frame advantage. I could do a couple for you in real time here to hopefully show you guys what it looks like. And this is me doing the Sami Nair every single time. And all of these Nairs so far have been good enough to beat a buffered roll out of shield. Maybe that one was kind of high, but that is essentially the idea. The UFO is coming out here. But I think I got my idea across. If you guys have any questions about this, feel free to let me know either on the comment on the Patreon link, or if you want to put them in the comments below on the YouTube page, I will check them out and be sure to answer them. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you liked the video. See ya.